What is up, guys? I am Iron Cicada. Cicada is also just fine. And I'm doing another speed run. This time I'm doing off-road vehicles, nitro tracks, and this is a little weird because, my voice is the only audio and it's in post. And that is because I got a brand new capture card for my birthday. This is clearly not an external camera filming my TV. Uh, and I do not know all the bells and whistles. Um, I still need to learn how to use it optimally. I need to figure out what the heck OBS even is. And until then, I didn't want to just be sitting on this run for upwards of a week. I wanted to go ahead and submit it on the website. So I ditched the audio, which was 5-ish seconds desynced, and I'm recording this in post just so that it isn't only the raw footage. I have one more video that I recorded on the same day that may be like this. It's a transition phase, and then hopefully during this time I will be able to figure out how my fancy toys work better, and I'll be able to make better videos in the future. But for now, nothing really happens on the Luigi circuit. It's Luigi circuit, so I'm not gonna force myself to talk just for the sake of talking. As if I were doing a live run, I'm going to comment on things that are interesting to me, maybe give some tips and tricks for casuals, because I'm no authority on the game, but I'm okay. Um, and I'm really sorry that there's no in-game audio at all. Like, as far as speedrun.com goes, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care, but as a YouTuber, it would be a sin to upload the video as it is. And as I said, I don't know how to fix it. So, I'm very sorry about that. This run is by no means a perfect run. Um, you'll see in this track alone, no, not alone. You'll see in this track especially that um, as a player, there are things that I need to work on that I am working on in time trials, such as holding my alignments and not correcting them so much. I am losing a lot of speed. Um, but it's still a good enough run that I didn't want to discard it without uploading. So that's why this is existing. I think this is faster. I'm not 100% sure. In time trials, I've tried doing a lap or like 2 laps that are strat for strat identical. If I do the mushroom skip, I do the mushroom skip. Um, if I trick on X amount of mushrooms in the gorge, I do the same thing. The only difference between the 2 laps is I go around versus take the grass cut shroomless. And I came up with about the same time with like a tenth of a second difference. So I'm currently defaulting on it. In the future, if I find out that it's not faster, I will change that, but I think it's faster. I finally managed to get a good alignment for the mushroom skip on the lap 3. Here, um, I'm not great at spin drifting. That's something that I've been trying to get the hang of. So if I have, time trial timing, I'm not able to just kind of hop around the stompers. So I took a little bit of a speed loss to remain on the green panel the entire time. I'm also definitely not going for lake cut with reduced speed on the Dolphin Dasher. I would say that the Dolphin Dasher's drift is okay, but not good. And there are definitely some tracks where you really need good drift. I still like the vehicle overall. I have fun playing on the Dolphin Dasher casually. Um, and this is one of my favorite categories to speedrun on speedrun.com. But the Dolphin Dasher does have moments of frustration. one of those frustrating things about the Dolphin Dasher is that it's just not that fast. Um, I'm no line expert, but I'm taking better lines than any CPU ever would, and I'm wheeling way more than a CPU is, but the Flame Runner is just able to hold on to my tail, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I definitely don't trust myself to get the low tricks off of the fountain, so just avoid the airtime is the strat of the day. Um, I know for a fact that it is faster to go through the middle if you get both low tricks, and I'm not going to do that. So I went for the boost panel in the um, large room of the mall. And then in the plant room, I attempted the low trick. I regretted it because I hit the wall and I missed the flip trick. This was just a moment of panic and not knowing where I was in the pattern. And I regret that. I really wish I had that back, but oh well. Again, I'm really sorry for all this dead space where you aren't hearing anything. Um, I'm transitioning my video quality. There will be runs in the future that are better. Here, I just like flinched and had bad alignment, so I just went around. The single cut is very easy to do in general. Everyone should try it. Um, what I need to work on in time trials is riding the zipper. I'm very bad at it. I used to manage by via Wii Wheel because it's kind of straightforward to angle your remote, but with the joystick I don't know what I'm doing. When you go for the single though, do not hit the pink rail on the right side. I didn't mean to do that, but I learned the hard way why you shouldn't. That was literally my first turn skip via zippers in a really long time. For the minecart section, I I don't know if I'm doing it the fastest way, but I figured out a pattern that's available all 3 laps that will guarantee that you won't hit a minecar. So that's kind of what you're seeing. For this track, if anyone's like doing it seriously, I think releasing a mini turbo into the shortcut is worth it on Flame Runner. The mock bike has high mini turbo, and it's definitely worth doing. Dolphin Dasher, it's like not even hard because it's an off-road vehicle. But you know, if you're doing shroomless runs, I don't know if it's worth it on the Flame Runner. Cutting the grass on this turn, if you can like do it in the air, would save time, but I'm inconsistent as heck, and the current makes you speed up, so just ride the current. It's not even a bad route. Um, Shortcuts, if you know them, are great, but it's not the end of the world. Uh, I'm trying to be at least a little consistent, so that's my route of the day. I tried going for triple tricks on the cargo net, but didn't succeed. It's something I wish I could do consistently. Something I will try and hammer out in time trials. Here, I flinched. No, I twitched, and I wasn't as far left as I wanted to be. And remember what I said about the Dolphin Dasher's drift? I really wish I had those 5 seconds back because that was an unfortunate time loss that is very easily avoidable. Uh, if I was on Mach Bike, I would have made that turn, but just I have to align before the turn, and twitching is bad. But I make up for it in the next track because it is shortcut time. I know the Coconut Mall Ultra shortcut can be done shroomless, but I don't know how to do that. But Grumble Volcano is the easiest ultra shortcut in the game. Given that I do have to do the respawn, um, at my pace, the rock will start to bounce or fall, shake on the third lap. So I feel like I think I can cut a little bit more off on the ridges and still get the lap count, but I don't want to risk it because if I have to drive a 4th lap around the rock, then that would just be a disaster because I don't think I would be able to finish in time. So I'm being very safe on the rock, making sure that I get the lap counts. And I would say walking but not crawling. Definitely not holding down the A button the entire way around like I might do on the Quacker. Anyway, moving on to the Special Cup. Getting the wall glitch was something I could do consistently on the Wii wheel. But once again, I'm struggling on the zippers with the joystick. Very thankful that that bat pushed me down and not left because falling out of bounds is sad on that section. Tried to get low air, it didn't work. I think you could do it on the thicker section, but and yeah, zippers, I know I'm working on it. But anyway, couple of obvious improvement spots on this track, but nothing too major, I think. I know the Flame Runner by like expert time trialers can just clear that whole gap. For Dolphin Dasher, I'm pretty sure it's faster because you cover part of the gap in the air, and then the rest you have a high off-road stat. I'm not 100%, but I feel it in my gut that that's faster. here, I know the car patterns ish. I know some of them, not all of them. I definitely know that I could have gone inside of that car. I knew it was there. I just couldn't drift as tight as I wanted to in that moment. I do it better later in the run, and that was an unfortunate twitch as well. But I take the boost panel sections pretty well all 3 laps. There are some runs, sometimes, where I accidentally jump over the boost panels. Didn't do that this time. Um, but now I definitely don't know where I am in the pattern because I hit 2 cars. So I'm taking middle of the road strats the entire rest of the way. Um, I really wish I knew that nothing was there, but oh well. I also don't trust myself to get that side trick. But yeah, the Dolphin Dasher can absolutely go inside of a car on that blind corner. I'm kicking myself that I failed it on lap 1. As it has been established in this video that the zipper ramps are my enemy, I thought I could maybe just make it through the mud on mini turbo. Wasn't quite able to do that. And then there, like, that diagonal sloped, like, half pipe-ish road is not a wall, it is road. Definitely, like, for any casual friends of mine that watch this video. Um, be careful about how much speed you have on sticky road like that. Um, I think I got wheelie bumped there, but I have higher acceleration than the Flame Runner, so kind of got me to break away. Overall, it's an okay-ish exchange. I think the Dolphin Dasher can ride the red line, take it tight on that turn, but I didn't have the alignment, so I wasn't going to go for it. And then the thwomp section was unfortunate. I got there just as they were rising up, and I still hit them. I also don't know how to get the lowest air on the zero gravity section, or if you can call it air when you're on Rainbow Road because it's in space, but semantics aren't the most important thing right now. Um, I'm just I'm trying not to hit the pillars and fall out of bounds on the anti-gravity section. If I don't do that, that's a win in my books. I think once the video ends, that's just it. So I'm gonna say some post-run stuff. Um, this was shaky, but it's still good for. I believe I posted a 33:42 in-game time and a 40-minute 37-second real time. That's currently good for second place on the category at time of recording. Um, I plan to revisit this category. The Dolphin Dasher is a fun vehicle, in my opinion, to use. And there will be one more video in this style. Maybe you enjoyed this. I hope you did. I hope to make more enjoyable videos soon. And I will see y'all later.